Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome back to more Ratchet Clank. Okay, I made it back to this point. Running low on Visibomb ammo again. Okay, I need to use it for these guys though, so let's go ahead and blow you up. How did I not see this giant hole last time? Oh crap, no. I saw multiple enemies, I had to get out of there. I'm down to like 1 health. I can't die here. Okay, cool. I got rid of 2 of them there. And of course, I don't know how he sees me from all the way over there. And of course, there's another guy, so I'm going to use my last ammo here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how they see me from that far. Jesus. That's freaking insane. Okay, be careful. There's clearly a pit right there. I believe over here is where the last gold bolt is. That's a grind rail. And there we go. That is the last gold bolt in the game. And again, we'll be talking about what those gold bolts do later on. First though, let's, I guess, get out of here through this way. Just hope we don't get surprised by nonsense. Okay, cool. Whew, got worried there for a minute because I couldn't see what was going on or where I was, but that made it clear enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our switch hook. Hook all the way in here. Hopefully not get surprised by anything that's up here. Well, this just does not look fun at all. Wait, this is the hydro displacer thing we found earlier. Was this just like a giant loop around, or? Okay, I think this is a new area. Still, I'm just really worried about dying here. The fact I took that 1 hit where I did is not very comforting. there is health down there. Oh! Okay, I think I did find where I'm supposed to be. We actually get to transform into Giant Clank, so let's go ahead and do that. Hell yeah. Whee! Okay, so I guess I was going the right way. I think that was what we were looking at, like with all those enemies. I think that was just kind of a preview of where we were going next. So it was just kind of like showing us what we had to deal with next or something.
Hey! What the?
Imbeciles! After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
Ooh. I like this.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Okay. Hey, look, a Gadgetron vendor. Guess that means we have a checkpoint now, which, hey, not complaining about that. How am I doing for health? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and die here. Okay, so here we go. The final battle with Drek. Now, before we get this started, I'm gonna go over here to the Gadgetron vendor because, make sure you have blaster ammo before you start this. If you try to buy blaster ammo during the fight, it'll cost a lot more. And this way you can get like a full, basically a full clip of blaster ammo with only 200 bolts. So make sure you have plenty of blaster ammo before. Now, I'll go ahead and admit this is not the first time I'm doing this, and I'll get into the reason why that's important in just a moment. But yeah, this could be a pretty long and lengthy boss fight, just because there's a lot of parts to it, and you have to be very careful throughout this fight. It is a bit of an endurance battle. I wouldn't say it's a super hard fight, but, you know, it will take a lot of work. But Drek has this shockwave attack where he shoots these bombs, and you have to kind of jump over them to avoid them. During this phase, I recommend just using your blaster and just kind of jumping over the attacks while firing. You get a lot of hits in that way. As you can see, part of his meter is already gone, so that's nice. And again, it's just a very consistent way to do this part. When you're shooting the missiles, just kind of try to get away from them. If you see a reticle go in front of you, make sure you kind of jump to get out of the way of it. It shouldn't be too hard, and then, yep, just kind of repeat the process. And after a while, he will run away. Shake up the platform you're on, and you kind of need to move on from there. And then you pretty much just have another escape section. Make sure you switch to the swing shot just so you have it ready for the next part. And really, yeah, you just kind of keep moving while you're going through this. Now, one thing I do want to mention here is that in your first go of this battle, there will be health and ammo upgrades. Now, due to the nature of ammo upgrades, whenever you die and restart, those ammo upgrades will be gone. The health upgrades will stay, but the ammo upgrades are gone, so you can't really restore your ammo during this fight. if you die beforehand. You have to use the PDA, which is kind of unfortunate because, as I mentioned before, when you buy stuff through the PDA, as you can see, it's way more expensive. So, because it's an emergency, I guess, yeah, it will cost a lot more to refill your stuff, but, you know, like I said before, blaster ammo is the most safe and secure way to get through these phases, just because of how easy it is. You quite literally just have to wait for the shockwave phase and you're good to go. Now, as you can see, we're in a bit of a different phase here. We're in the mine phase. The mine phase is a little annoying because, yeah, you have these mines around the battlefield. If you get close to them, they'll kind of home in on you. But whenever he does this, the mines will go away, so you can kind of use that as a way to get through this phase. Although it does make things difficult, admittedly, just because, yeah, you have mines. You have mines you have to watch out for. But once he gets to that shockwave phase, you're pretty much good to go. It's a very free way to get damage in, as you can see. I want to see if I can just get through this phase here. And after that, he breaks the stage again. Make sure you pick up any health that he knocked open during that. Switch to the swing shot again, because you will need that for this phase as well. Boom. And be careful right here, because the last platform will disappear before you get to it.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your people.
You think that's what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only. Cash, and lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the whole thing starts all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
And now you have this phase. This phase can be kind of tricky because a timer will start. And you basically have to hit this button whenever the timer starts. It's not too bad, but yeah, it is something you have to kind of look out for. And then they'll start trying to rush you right here. Best way to get out of his way is just kind of do that. And yeah, pretty much takes care of this. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Visibomb just so I can get some damage in. That didn't really do a lot of damage, did it? It did not. Man, this is gonna be quite the fight, that's for certain. But yeah, he really just kind of like adds new attacks for every phase. That's the best way to look at it. At some point he will do the shockwave attack again. Again, you're just kind of once again waiting for the shockwave attack, really. I use Tesla Claw here. Tesla Claw could be very effective as well. Looks like he's doing a lot of the same attacks, though. There we go. You know what? This is actually working very well. It looks like we do have ammo crates here. I think that's just because I didn't break these open during my last attempt. There we go.
Ratchet?
What's up? You know, this time I am thinking what you're thinking.
You know, I love how at the end of the day, both of our heroes ended up thinking the same thing. Goodbye, Drek.
This can't be good. Phew, that was close. Clank, you can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right. Hey, Tin Can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Aww. Okay, everybody, that is going to be the Ratchet and Clank playthrough. I hope all of you guys enjoyed. It was a fun adventure. I was happy to play through this game again. And after kind of reflecting on it, I'm really curious to see how the rest of the series is going to play out, because when I played this game several years ago, around the time we did this game for Crystal Star Studio, I fell in love with the game. I thought the game was awesome. I thought it had a great mix of platforming and action. And I just thought it was a really, really unique and fun game to play through. This time around, I still felt like that, but a little bit less. Just because I feel like kind of the little nuances of this game, the things that kind of make this game a little rough around the edges, so to speak, I feel like those things really, really got to me this time around. And because of that, it really makes me wonder how this is going to be improved or how this is going to be worked on for the future games of the series. Because from what I hear from diehard fans of the Ratchet series is that it only gets better from here. So I'm really, really excited to look further into this series. As far as this playthrough is concerned, I don't know what it was. I just had a lot harder time getting through this game when I played through it the second time. I don't know why. The lack of checkpoints really got to me in some of those planets. Seriously, like, if you die, it's very, very punishing, and I just had a big problem with that. It made that really, really hard to get through, but, you know, aside from that, I still enjoyed it. I think this is a great game. I think it is a game that you should definitely check out if you have the chance to, because it's a lot of fun. It's a funny game. It's got some awesome weapons and gadgets you can use. I had a good time playing through it, and that's honestly all I could say. So I had a lot of fun with this one, for sure. So, as far as the second game, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, don't expect that playthrough for a while. I kind of want to play it on my own first to kind of get a feel for it. Then I'll probably do my Let's Play. It probably won't be, like, as long as it took to get to this Let's Play after I played this the first time, but still, I do want to make sure that I know what I'm getting into when I play Going Commando, so it's going to be a bit of a break for this series, but I will be back at some point. I do want to see more of this series. I think it's a great game, and hope you guys are ready for that when it comes time for that. But the next PS2 or PlayStation platformer in general I want to work on, going to be going to the Crash series, and I'm going to be going to that series when it releases on the Switch in the next coming months. So hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'm going to leave this off with a cutscene.
Do you have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Ow. Ah. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Congratulations! Now that Chairman Drek's account has been closed, you're Gadgetron's most valued customer. We've got new items available for you. Just check the new goodies menu on your pause screen. If you'd like, you can start a new game with all of your current weapons and bolts. You can also go back to your last save. Go ahead and pick one.
And I'll get into that in the next video, the final video of the project, which is going to be a very quick extra video. So I'll see you guys for that. Going to be releasing it sometime next week. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Later, folks.